The galaxy had once been a vibrant mosaic of civilizations. Countless species had thrived across the stars, their cultures and technologies weaving an intricate web of progress and cooperation. But the cataclysm changed everything. No one knew exactly what triggered it: a rogue artificial intelligence, a cascading cosmic event, or an ancient weapon that should never have been unearthed. In May days, entire star systems were annihilated, their suns snuffed out or their planets reduced to lifeless husks. Vast fleets and gleaming megacities became debris scattered across the void. The galaxy fell silent, save for the faint whispers of those who survived. Among the survivors was the crew of the Stellar Dawn, a battered human starship that had once been a simple freighter. Its captain, Lena Koran, had been transporting cargo when the cataclysm began. By sheer luck and quick thinking, she managed to navigate her ship through the chaos, saving herself and a handful of others aboard. In the weeks that followed, Lena and her crew realized the full extent of what had happened. Communications went dark. Starports no longer answered hails. The void was littered with the wreckage of once great civilizations. Survival became their singular focus. The Stellar Dawn was not built for long-term habitation, but the crew adapted. They scavenged supplies from derelict ships and abandoned colonies, piecing together repairs and upgrades from whatever they could find. The ship became a patchwork of human and alien technology, held together by ingenuity and hope. Among the crew was Ian Voss, a former engineer with a knack for deciphering alien systems, Kayla, a biologist who kept their dwindling food supply viable, and Taro, a linguist-turned-historian, obsessed with unraveling the mystery of the cataclysm. Their journey took them to the edges of the galaxy, where the cataclysm's destruction was less absolute. Here, they found remnants of life, small, isolated pockets of survivors, clinging to existence on shattered worlds and station ruins. Each encounter brought new challenges. Some survivors were desperate, mistrustful, or even hostile. Others welcomed them as saviors, sharing what little they had in exchange for the hope that Lena's crew represented. It was on one such world, a desolate planet orbiting a dying star, that they discovered the first fragment of an ancient secret. Buried beneath the surface, in a long-abandoned alien facility, was a massive archive of data. The facility's design was unfamiliar, suggesting it belonged to a civilization that had vanished long before humanity's rise. Taro, eager to uncover its secrets, worked tirelessly to decode the archive. What they found was both astonishing and terrifying, a record of an event eerily similar to the cataclysm, one that had occurred eons ago and wiped out an earlier cycle of galactic civilizations. The data pointed to an artifact of unimaginable power, referred to only as the Star Forge. It was said to have the ability to create or destroy entire star systems, and it had been the catalyst for the previous catastrophe. The archive hinted that the Star Forge might still exist, hidden in the uncharted depths of the galaxy. To Lena and her crew, it was clear: the Star Forge was either the key to rebuilding what had been lost or the cause of their doom. The search for the Star Forge became their mission. They followed cryptic coordinates and deciphered ancient star maps, piecing together a trail that led deeper into the unknown. Along the way, they encountered other survivors who joined their quest, each bringing their own skills and perspectives. They faced dangers at every turn: rogue AI systems guarding forgotten relics, alien predators that had adapted to the void, and scavenger factions willing to kill for resources. As they drew closer to the Star Forge, the remnants of its power became evident. Planets near its suspected location bore scars of unimaginable energy, their surfaces glassed and their atmospheres stripped away. Lena's crew began to question whether they should continue. Some feared that activating the Star Forge would repeat the cataclysm, while others believed it was their only chance to restore the galaxy. When they finally reached the Star Forge, it was unlike anything they had imagined. A colossal construct, larger than a moon, it floated in the heart of a nebula, surrounded by an aura of shifting light. Its design defied comprehension, with geometric patterns that seemed to shift and change as they watched. The crew's approach was met with resistance, a series of automated defenses that tested their resolve and ingenuity. Inside the Star Forge, they found a control center, its interface pulsing with alien energy. Taro, trembling with a mixture of awe and fear, worked to decipher its purpose. The Star Forge held the power to rebuild. Entire star systems could be recreated, seeded with life and resources. But it also held the potential for destruction on an unimaginable scale. The decision fell to Lena. The crew debated fiercely, each voice filled with passion and conviction. In the end, Lena chose to activate the Star Forge, but only its restorative functions. They set it to repair the most devastated regions of the galaxy, creating safe havens for survivors and ensuring the return of vital resources. As the Star Forge began its work, Lena and her crew knew their mission was far from over. They had given the galaxy a chance to heal, but it would be up to those who survived to rebuild and learn from the past. The Stellar Dawn departed the Star Forge, its crew forever changed by their journey. They carried with them the knowledge of what had been lost and the hope of what could be reclaimed. In the silence of the void, they pressed on, seeking out survivors and spreading the promise of a new beginning.